just as torquey as the X5M competition. Crystal, yes sir. Hi Max, the big daddy of the Autobahn. Come on little Audi, get out of my way. What's up guys, welcome to this POV review by AutoTopNL. My name is Martin and Max is, as we speak, recording a review with the BMW M3 4.4 Touring. So he asked me to step in and do a review with this one, the BMW X7 M Performance. It's not the diesel. Max has already reviewed the M50i in the past. If you want to check out that review, click in the top right corner. Today I'm taking a V8 petrol. So we get 2 cylinders extra, 2 turbos less. This is a bi-turbo. And we have 130 horsepower extra. And true fans will know that the M50i has 400 horsepower, which means this one 530. Today I'm going to show you what that's like and what this car is like. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to receive updates when we upload a new video. And don't forget to check us out on Instagram at AutoTopNL. Alright, so what immediately catches my eye is those cerium grey accents you get with the M Performance models. That thing right there, this huge grille, the hockey stick that we know of the 7s, and these mirror caps. The X7, it's the big boy SUV of BMW, and let's talk about that new grille. It's super big. It's what Audi did like 10 years ago. This is now a key feature to the big BMW models. There has been a lot of criticism, but on the X7 with those 7 Series headlights, I think it actually looks kind of not cool or pretty, but impressive, imposing. It's intimidating. On the X5 I think it's too much, but on this big boy X7 it works. It definitely does. Okay, so here at the back we have again that cerium grey on the exhaust tips with 4 little pipes in there, and that's how you know that this is a V8. Well, you also know because it says so, M50i on the back. Again in cerium grey. Then this is the X version of a 7 Series, so yeah, you have to sit in the back. You don't have to, but it has to be possible to sit there comfortably. With the previous X7, the M50i, we had the 2 captain's chairs, which is an optional extra. This is the regular 3-seater for the second row, so it's a bench, and we have 2 more seats in the back. So this is the 7-seater configuration, and with the 2 captain's chairs it's a 6-seater. So in the back we have this beautiful interior, BMW individual, 2-tone, blue and whatever it's called, something nearly white. 2 big screens for entertainment, touchscreen of course, and yeah, this is really handy. These systems in the back are now getting really good. In the past I always thought just bring an iPad, but with this it's quite handy. You get apps, you get internet, you get navigation, yeah, you get all the stuff you want. You can even hook up your phone and just play videos or music. And there's tons of light in here because you have that huge sunroof, really nice. And what I always love with BMWs, you get these even with a 3 Series, is these blinds. They're not electrically adjustable with the 3 Series, but they are with the X7 and 7 series, which is really nice. Okay, let's take a look at that engine, because that's the most exciting part about this. This is the M50i, the V8 bi-turbo, which I am now going to show you. So here it is. You get an engine cover with a piece of carbon fiber and M Performance badge right on top of that. This is the 4.4 V8 bi-turbo, codename N63, with the BMW X5M and X6M M5 competition trim or not. It's the S63. So BMW M engines always have an S code name. What's the difference? Well, the S63 of course is based on this engine, but it has different internals and different turbos. So this is 530 horsepower and the X5M competition is 625, so it's nearly 100 horsepower extra. But the great thing is torque is exactly the same, 750 newton meters. So this one is just as torquey as the X5M competition. Can you believe it? Well, if you look at the numbers, you immediately can, because 0 to 100 kph in this beast of a car, this is 2.5 tons in 4.7 seconds. Okay, so let's try that out. We got a good piece of road right here to test that out. But first, let's take a look at this interior. You know you're sitting in an X7 M50i because, well, it says so right there, X7 M50i. And it says so right here, an M50i badge in the door sill. Other than that, it's not really like a bespoke interior. They all look kind of the same nowadays with BMW, but it is very, very nice. Look at that contrasting stitching, that pale leather. It's super, super beautiful. I really like the screen. What I don't like is the tacky stuff. This diamond bullshit with the gear lever, the iDrive controller. It's too much. Come on, this is too Playboy for me. The alternative is that you get a stupid black plastic one, both for the iDrive controller and the gear lever, but they are super, super cheap to look at. Same goes for the start button. That's also in crystal. Yes sir, it's like we're driving a Barbie mobile. I'm really waiting for BMW to come up with something more classy for this. Okay, let's use that hideous button to start and wake up that V8 bi-turbo. It's quite silent. When you get driving in this car, you immediately notice it's not as loud as, for example, the M550i. That one is really set up to be quite loud. It even sounds better than an M5. These engines have a great classic V8 sound, and yes, that was Max driving right there. Okay, let's try that launch control. 4.7 tons, I can't believe it. Gearbox in sport, car in sport, ESP in sport. Build up the boost and go. Quick shift, and that's because we're in launch control mode. It's not just the startup, the build up. It also uses launch control mode. Hi Max. When it shifts up in the next gear and the next gear, it's just like a little adrenaline rush for the gearbox, that mode. Listen to that. That is a good classic rumbling V8. I really like it. Oh, that's nice. And for now, this 530 horsepower X7 M50i, it's the most powerful X7 you can get. So this is, in many different ways, the Big Daddy. BMW says there won't be an X7M. Oh, so there will be. Oh, that's nice. Jesus Christ. This car really reminds me of my own 2011 Range Rover Supercharged with a 5-liter, 510 horsepower, 2.7 tons. It's also a big lumpy boat with a big V8. And that's just a great combination. You want torque, you want comfort, you want rumble. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's like the perfect combination. You'd expect we love harshness, sharpness, high revving stuff, but when you drive hundreds of performance cars each year, when you're finished at the end of the day and you've listened to many loud turbo engines, V10s, whatever, it's so nice to get in a nice and soft and comfy car. You just get loads of speed and performance, but you also well, you get relaxed, and that's something a performance car normally never does. So yeah, that's what I and me and Max, we love about these cars. So when the big write-off has taken place for this one, yeah, we might just get one in like 4 to 5 years. You get some exhaust pops and bangs when you're in sport mode, and that's the M performance part of this car. I would have been perfectly fine calling it an X7 50i and not an M50i, but hey, I do get that people want something, a badge to acknowledge that they have bought the big stuff, and I'm fine with that. Okay, let's see if it's also the Big Daddy of the Autobahn. Let's go to sport mode for the gearbox and let's see what we can do. I am on winter tires. Yeah, can you believe it? It's, what is it? April 17th and I'm on winter tires. Policy of BMW. No, I'm just kidding. They got their summer set late, so yeah. We just have to do with these. That does mean I have to stop at 250 GPS, but hey, that's the official top speed of this car, so I'm more worried about the fact that winter tires start to float at certain speeds, especially if you have such a heavy car as this, and it's no aerodynamic genius either, because it's, yeah, it's a shipping container. But hey, come on little Audi, get out of my way. Here we go. Oh my god, look at this elephant move. Jesus Christ. You have to admit, even if you're an Audi or a Mercedes fanboy, that is impressive. Okay, let's do like a torque pull. This is an 8-speed ZF gearbox, by the way. Super nice. I think this engine and gearbox combination is like, I think, the best drivetrain there is out there currently. It's just perfect. Look at this. 6th gear, 90 kilometers an hour. Here we go. As you can see on the performance dials, it immediately builds up to maximum torque of 750 Newton meters. And here we go. This is now really picking up, and it's just, look at this thing. 2.5 tons. And it just moves like an M car would 10 years ago. It's insane. Okay, let me see if I can get some V8 goodness in this little tunnel right here. Oh, what I forgot to tell you is this car has got MX drive, so, well, it's M Performance X drive actually. It wants to move that power to the rear, but you can actually slide this X7 M50i, which is insane, but I'm not going to because of those winter tires. But with a good set of summer tires, you could have some fun with this big beast. So thank you for watching, guys. If you want to check out more videos, don't forget to subscribe to AutoTopNL. You would really help us out. Or check out this video, and if you're ready for some more reviews, check out this POV review playlist. So thank you for watching. Oh yeah, and don't forget to check out our watches at ignitioncollection.com. Bye guys.